problems you've been having with it?
It's not going deep enough.
Okay, so what are you telling yourself?
To try to get like, you know, like, not really closer, but like a better position to do the full swing.
So you can what?
So I can do the full swing.
Uh-huh.
The ball.
So if it's going into the net, what does that mean about your strength?
They need to be more open.
They're what?
They need to be more open.
Yeah, so if it's going short, that's almost like going into the net. So what should you be telling yourself with your strength? Yes. Okay, so I just saw your swing with your left hand, and it looked pretty solid going up. Okay, with the 45 degrees. So I'm gonna look a few more when you hit with your brother here. All right, I'm gonna come on that side too. My arms, my elbow. You don't have to look like that. You can see it's a clear space right there. See that?
Right, yeah.
That's how you are. I need you like this. Can you see between my elbows now? But I can see when you're at this angle that your arms are like that. And that's gonna take away control from your backhand. Keep your elbows here so you can use your left until after you hit. And you're in the short court, so you can just keep your elbows close the whole time. Remy, Emma, take half a court with Sevi. Half a court. All right, let's go. Relax your elbows. Still a little tight, dude. Still a little tight. Slams a golf swing. Thank you. Low, low. Don't stand up. Stay low. Down front, Jack. Good ball. Circle. But you're still too tight. Don't squeeze your grip so tight, Hudson. Circle. So hold it harder. As soon as you come out of your split and you load up here. That's part of your circle. Then you go finish your circle. All right, Carter. Your arms, when you're loading, you're gripping the grip too tight. You gotta be relaxed. You're going here. It's just a smooth circle. Okay, you doubting yourself. You got here, and then you said, Just be relaxed. Finish your swing. Smooth. Still too tight with that right arm. Relax your elbow. That's better. Stay relaxed. That's smoother, much better. Keep it up, move up. Get back. Where's my split over there, Carter? Good. Don't stand straight. Keep a little knee bend. Relax that right elbow. Still too tight. More tips before I let you go. All right. You're hitting. Okay, still work on this. This is the first thing you're going to work on. Circle with your left. But then once you strike, you're going like this. You're hitting, and you're leaving your left leg back. You're going to hit your swing. You know how you were driving through? Make your swing, make you step out back into your ready position. But the main thing, I want you to relax your arm and circle. You already know about that check. Up, up, up. Still too tight, man. Too tight. You locked everything up here. Relax it. That's good. Because remember, hold on. What is more important? Power, swinging hard, or a consistent shot that's deep? What do you think is more important?
Consistent shots are deep.
Exactly. So, when you're relaxed like this, you can get more power, but right now, when I see you relax, the ball went high and deep, which is a tough ball to beat if you can consistently do that. Then when I see you tighten up and you're hitting on top of the ball and it's going short. Just stay relaxed. Don't grip too tight. Even your hands, if I see your hands doing like this, while you're waiting on the shot, I'm happy because I know you're not squeezing it tight. Look at this muscle right here in my arm. See that? Yeah. I see that every time you grab your backhand. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
You still see it now? You still see that muscle?
No.
You see it now, right?
Yes.
And that's how you are when you strike. I see all of this tight. Relax. And then put a little pressure when you make contact. Don't be rigid. How you been doing with your matches, Jack? You
I
get
mean,
it?
once again, our schools losing everything, but I recently beat our second seed. So.
Oh, you beat your number 2. You're going to move up, or that was a challenge match, or just practice?
The coach asked for the scores, so I'm not sure if it was challenge or practice.
Well, see, this is what I don't understand.
So because we were out there, so we just wanted to practice, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm not sure if the coach is going to consider it.
So you just went out on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then, so you told the coach to score?
Yeah, he wasn't.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
And so you didn't say, does that make me move up, coach?
I mean, like, regardless, you just want to.
Well, yes, but listen, this is what I'm having a problem with this high school tennis. High school tennis is fine, okay? But just like in life, just like with your parents, most of you know me well enough, you even question me. You say, well, why are we going to do that, coach? These high school teams are okay, but if you know it's sports, is what it breaks down to. And the winner is supposed to get rewarded with the top slot. And if that's not happening, it's not disrespectful to speak up for yourself. Let the coach explain. Like Jake's coach, he just told him the other day, after he did it, he didn't have the decency, because Jake, to me, hadn't been speaking up all year about the seedings, okay? So the coach has been doing whatever he wants, and Jake is just going like, okay. And knowing his heart is not really fair. So now the coach knows you're not going to speak up, and now Jake, instead of being number 2, he moves him to 5. And so now Jake is like pissed off, and he's like, what's going on, coach? He's like, I'm trying something. But he should have had respect for you guys, and the only way he's going to get respect for you is if you speak up in an honorable manner and say, why are we doing that, coach? He's not going to, if he gets mad, well, he needs to be mad, because he needs to be able to explain himself. If I say, we're going to go run to the Capitol without stopping, y'all going to just do it? Or you going to be like, coach, why we got to do that? That's a long run, coach, right? It's the same thing. You're going to be respectful, but you're going to speak up for yourself. And that's how you have to do in life. And if you don't, people are going to walk all over you. They're going to take advantage of it. You got to speak up for yourself. And all of these little people around here, what's the score? Who won? Who understands that? You're going to go in and you be like, I need a raise. Coach, my boss. You're going to be, no, I'm going to keep paying you these slave wages until you speak up. Yeah, you're doing a good job, but the boss not going to tell you that. He might tell you that, but he's not going to say, I'm going to give you compensation unless you're going to speak up for yourself. It's the same thing with this high school tennis, is what my point was. Okay? So you need to be a little more forceful. Coach, I beat the number 2 guy. What were you playing before?
4.
Yeah, you should be at least 3 in your eyes, right? Yeah, so you got to speak up for that. And Jake, you going to be speaking up now? You going to be speaking up now? Huh?
Yeah, I've been speaking up.
You didn't speak up when you beat the boy 2-1. Oh, well, you got to make him listen. See, you know he didn't listen, but you just went on and took it. Huh? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Don't wait till the last minute and get pissed off when you can speak up now for yourself. And it's a way to do it that you're respectful. You're not being disrespectful. You speak up and be respectful. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We'll go, coach. Why are you making me do this? And can you? And then if it's me and we're in the heat of doing something, I'll say, okay, I'm gonna get back to you on that, Jack. Let's finish the game first. And that's how you be respectful. Okay? All right. So at the bottom, let me go with Jack and Jake. First one to 4 games. Whoever wins 4 games first. Keep your balls out of the middle. If you don't feel it, just go everything to yourself cross court. The lowest part of the net game, rotate. All right? So when you play in the whole court, if ball's in the middle, your opponent hits you balls in the middle, you're supposed to take over the point. Yeah, and don't, if you got to expect the same thing. If you hit in the middle, to be ready to start running. All right, rotate now. The first serve you hit last time, Jack, the first serve you hit last time, it went in the net crazy because you were trying to step back. Hit it, and then step back. So you know what I mean? You rushed that first serve last time. I didn't say anything. It went to the net, didn't it? Because you hit it, and then before you even follow through, you're trying to jump back for the next shot. Hit your serve, and you'll have time. Once you follow through, Then you jump back and the ball will be bouncing by that time. So don't rush it. Now ready.
Ah, shit.
There you go. Okay, but little too, okay, now you use your open stance on both of those. You got spacing. Keep the ball out of the middle. Okay, because that's where he's going to make you run if you keep it in the middle. Just go cross court. Give yourself a safer shot. Even on my advanced court with players like Jack and Jake and Hudson, okay? I don't expect it from you three. I don't expect this. But you three, Carter, Remy, and Emma, I will accept it for now, but we have to be working to change this. Balls in the middle of the court. Unacceptable. If you hit your opponent hits a ball here, here, all that's the middle. What does that mean to you, Emma, if your opponent hits the ball here to you? What does that mean? Okay, she said you have a lot of angles open. But what are you going to do? What does that mean for you, though? You have a lot of angles open. What does that mean? What does that translate to you that you're going to do? Huh? Okay, Hudson, what does it mean to you?
You're gonna make them run.
Exactly. So angles is right because you can go this way with a down the line angle or a cross court angle. But the main thing is you need to make them run. But I consistently see you hit in the middle, then your partner hits right back to the middle, like you're playing checkers. This is chess on wheels. Okay? You make one move, you have to be counter for the next move. So if you hit here, you should be thinking, okay, I'm in trouble. The next move, this guy or girl is going to make me run there or there. Okay? But what I see is back to the middle, back up, back to the middle, playing safe. That's checkers. The whole game is chess. Get the queen. I mean, get the king. Okay? So if you're playing in the middle, you're just being patient, waiting on a mistake. You can create the mistake off this person by making them move. All of you, when you start your first point out, when you're warming up, you just drop the ball and hit it right to your partner. Who cannot hit that ball back? Anybody can hit the ball back when it's right to them. Make them run. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Any balls in the middle, if it's up here, you make them run, and where should your next move be? If the ball bounces here, huh? To the net. I see balls hit here, you hit these balls, and then you back up. You have the advantage when you're here. If you're here and the ball's up here like this, you're in control of the point. This is offense. Now, if you have to run up here and you have to catch the ball down here, automatically, this is what? Defense, because what? And what do you have to do with the ball?
Pop it up.
You have to pop it up. So if you see, and I saw Hudson and Jack, Hudson and Carter, you're hitting the ball, your partner's running like this, and you are standing back on the baseline. And all they got to do is get lucky and tip the frame of their racket, and just the ball drops. Move up, Jack. Right there. And the ball drops right there. You're at the baseline. Next thing you know, you're on what, Carter? Defense. So anticipation. We have to anticipate the next shot. That's what chess is. You anticipate the next move. Some masters can do it 3, 4, 5 moves in a row. All we need is 1 or 2 out here. If you know that I hit you, I got you deep, you got me. Deep in this corner. Right? I'm the deepest part of the court. Way back here. Where should your next shot be, Remy? Point to where your next shot should be. What? Jack, where should your next shot? Right there. You gotta make me run. And Remy, you're good at hitting into the open spots. But your problem, Remy, is you getting to that position where you can get to the open spot. Getting the portion open, okay? I see Carter and Remy, they're trying to go for power, But right now, their technique with their power, when they go big, they lift their head up and they go like this. They're slicing their forehand. We got two lumberjacks out here, okay? Everybody know what a lumberjack is? People who chop down a tree like this, okay? We have to have our strings on the ball, not the side of our racket or chopping it like this, okay? So, recap of what I just said, Emma. What's the first thing I said about what? Excellent. Now, should your balls be in the middle? Anybody? Okay. Now, the game has changed a little bit, and I'll have to agree with this one. In the middle. When you get a return of serve, and you want to nail it hard, right at the person, hard shot right here, I'll say that's a pretty good shot, because most of the time, if you nail it hard with your forehand here, they won't be able to get out of the way. And if they get out of the way, they're going to be struggling in the defense and give you a weak shot that you can move in on. But for the most part, I like you going to the corners.